And Rabbi Sher is back with us. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time. What does that recovery look like right now? How are you doing?
You know, each day is just a single step, right? And we're doing okay. We're just starting this process of healing. We're just starting to think about each item that you would lose, the things that you first thought about, the most precious of your items. Those haven't gone away, but now you're starting to think about that strategy that you built in your world. I was putting together a bed for my kids, and I didn't have any of the tools that I'd put together over 15 years to make my life easier. But we're starting to kind of find that rhythm from day to day, but it's not the rhythm that we once had. And we're starting to find more dark humor to cut the edge of the pain. And we're starting this timeless journey of walking through life in these moments of devastation where we're going to recognize bits of light that shine through darkness, but it's slow and it requires patience. And what we're going to need from people, from our larger community, from the society at large, is some patience and some love, and to be remembered in these coming months that when this sensationalized piece of the fires ablazing, when they subside, there is a tremendous effort, years-long effort of trying to rebuild what we had.
Where is some of the support coming from? I mean, I appreciate that idea of so many little things that we take for granted, like tools to put something together. Where are you finding support from right now?
So we're having a beautiful display of support from all over the place. Personally, as a rabbi and with our Jewish community, the entire Los Angeles Jewish community, and quite frankly, the Jewish community across the nation, have stepped up. And when I say have reached out, I mean, you know, we're in small kind of networks and everyone's reached out and everyone's asked how they can help. Our congregation created a fund that we could directly support people with during these kind of really scary moments when they don't know if they'll have the resources to finish getting through to the next step. And we've had support from all over the country come and give to that fund so that we can help our members individually and in quick timing.
There has been, you know, of course, there's always going to be the political side of a disaster like this. And if aid is getting through and FEMA and the state, are you seeing that type of help and support through those channels?
So I will tell you the core basics of government, right? To care for the people. We are seeing that in parts, right? The FEMA jumps to get a center set up on the west side where people can come and get answer all their questions, because there's infrastructural needs. There's going to be all kinds of needs. And there's also going to be a moment for government to come in to reduce red tape, to change protocols. But it's really important that we hear that this moment is not a political one. People, unintentionally or not, take travesty like this and they politicize it. They almost unintentionally turn it into a more sense of entertainment. But when the attention fades, the real work begins. That's bigger than politics, but it is that infrastructure. It is the people who are going to help make it possible for us to get back to where we were, so that we can go back to being a part of this society as well. We're so used to being the ones who are trying to support the community at large. And so it's been a real growing pain and something for us to wrestle with, to be the ones waiting for said help.
Yeah, well, the president will see it firsthand later today. We're watching his plane as he gets ready to head to folks who are also dealing with their disaster in North Carolina. Rabbi Sher, thank you for being back with us. Still thinking about you and your family and your entire congregation and community as you take those steps. And it is nice to see, even if it's a moment, just some glimmers of hope as you get support.
Thank you so much for having me. It is a step process, but we will continue to build back.
Always a pleasure to talk to you, sir. All right, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.